Hey everybody, Elisa here, and in this video, I'm going to go through everything you need to know about the Clubhouse app. So I wanted to do this overview of Clubhouse because as a product manager, I find Clubhouse absolutely fascinating. As product managers, we generally try to find problems that are in the market so that we can build solutions that solve those problems. And when you do that perfectly, you find product market fit. And Clubhouse has done just that. They've found product market fit, they've done perfect execution on the app, and excellent marketing for the app as well. And all of those three things together have allowed Clubhouse to become kind of a phenomenon in the tech world. So I'm going to break down this overview into a few different chapters. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what Clubhouse is, and I'll give you a little bit of a tutorial. Then I'll talk through the Clubhouse growth metrics, which are absolutely mind-blowing. Then we'll talk about Clubhouse's impact on the social media landscape, and we'll wrap with the future of Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is an audio-only social network app that allows people to not only listen to people speak on specific topics, but it allows people to actually interact with the speakers. So it's similar to a podcast, but unlike a podcast, you're actually listening to someone speak live, and you can also raise your hand and ask questions to the person speaking, which is a pretty cool way to add some interaction to an audio-only platform. Now, there are a couple odd things about Clubhouse that make it somewhat unique compared to a lot of other apps out there. First of which being it's invite only. So a few months ago, the fact that it was invite only made it very exclusive feeling, but now with such growth in Clubhouse users, it's pretty easy to get an invite to Clubhouse. You just gotta ask around and odds are someone's going to have an invite for you. The other thing that makes Clubhouse kind of unique is it's only available for iOS users. So if you're using an Android, you truly can't use Clubhouse yet. Hopefully they'll build that in the near future. I can't imagine they would not. So now I want to show you a demo of the Clubhouse app. Now, I already have a Clubhouse account, but I'm going to invite Sam to Clubhouse and I'll show you the whole onboarding experience from his phone, and then I'll show you a bit of what Clubhouse can look like once you actually start engaging with the app. So first I am going to go into the Clubhouse app, and this is essentially the home page here. It has upcoming events that I could go to. So I am going to go to this envelope at the top with a little star, and it says I have 5 invites. So I am going to search for Sam Sapko and invite him. So what it does is it opens up SMS, and I just have to send that to Sam's phone and he should be getting an invite. All right, so now I'm on Sam's phone and I'll go into messages and it sends him this invite message. So as soon as he clicks that link, he'll be taken to the App Store. So once he downloads the app, he can open it and he has an invite text. So he'll do sign in, enter his phone number, enter the verification code that they sent, and then just enter my information manually. So then once you're in the app, all you do is you select what interests you have. You can do anything that sounds kind of interesting, and you can select as many things as you want, and you can update this as you go. So then based on your interests, it will allow you to find some people that you can follow right away. So I'll just follow the top few people. Obviously, generally you'd be more selective when you're choosing who you're following. And you're literally onboarded into Clubhouse in just a matter of minutes. So that's something that the Clubhouse product team has really mastered, is making that onboarding experience seamless, quick and allows people to dive into their first Clubhouse session within minutes of getting an invitation. So this is what Clubhouse looks like. Essentially, it has a list of events that you might be interested in based on the people you follow and your interests. You also have a calendar, so if you mark that you are interested in going to an upcoming event, it will add it to your calendar, which is kind of nice. And right now, Sam's calendar just has some recommended sessions that he can attend based on the interest. So that's the high-level overview of what Clubhouse is. It's this social network app that's audio specific, and it allows you to actually engage with people who are speaking on a specific topic. So now that you have the overview, you maybe understand exactly what the app is. Let's talk about some of the metrics of Clubhouse, which are absolutely ridiculous. So Clubhouse officially reached unicorn status just a couple months ago. And unicorn status generally means that it's a privately held company that reaches a $1 billion valuation. Now, what's even crazier is just a couple months after their $1 billion valuation, they are now valued at $4 billion. They quadrupled their valuation in a matter of months, which is crazy. And this is an especially big deal given that they just opened up this app to the public 1 year ago in April 2020. Their growth has been absolutely phenomenal. Now, it's really hard to tell just how many people are on Clubhouse because the growth is so exponential. From what I can tell at this point in time, in April 2021, there are about 13 million users of Clubhouse. And that stat might even be a little low. It's 13 million when I'm recording this video maybe, but by the time I publish this video, it could be at 14 or 15 million. In fact, there was a 2-week span in February where the app gained over 4.6 million users. Wow. It also has over 500,000 reviews on the App Store with an average rating of 4.8. And if you read through some of the reviews, people really love this app. So just looking at the metrics, it's hard to imagine a world where Clubhouse does not become extremely successful long term. But it's important to take a step back and think about the social media landscape right now, which is riddled with really big players like Twitter and like Facebook, who are already interested in either acquiring Clubhouse or building their own version of Clubhouse. There have already been leaks of Facebook's upcoming Clubhouse competitor, and this could be another tale of Facebook, Instagram building a functionality to take out a competitor. We saw it with Instagram building stories, which essentially knocked out Snapchat. We've seen Instagram start to build Reels to compete with TikTok. So this isn't a new story to us, and oftentimes Facebook does come out victorious. So crazy enough, despite the absurd growth rate that Clubhouse currently has, it's a little bit unclear what the future of Clubhouse might look like. They have a ton of funding, which is excellent and will help them scale quickly, but they're going up against the best social media companies out there. So it will be really interesting to see who prevails in this new form of social media. Clubhouse also has to deal with some real challenges soon. First, the platform works really well with a limited set of people. Anyone can be moderators in Clubhouse, but with a limited set, there's that feel of exclusivity, and the moderators are generally pretty esteemed and know what they're talking about. But as Clubhouse continues to expand its user base, you might get a lot of noise in Clubhouse. A lot of people will be creating a lot of rooms, and it might be challenging to figure out which rooms would actually be valuable and which are just a waste of time. Another reason why opening up that moderator role to the general public is challenging is because it opens up an opportunity for hate speech and other dangerous, toxic content to spread fast. Clubhouse has already experienced some issues with some anti-Semitic content being spread across the platform, and they will need to deal with that very soon. So we've seen Clubhouse achieve this amazing product market fit, they've executed on their release plan really well, and they've done great marketing for the app. But their road ahead is not without its challenges, both with the competitive market and just some of the challenges that come along with scaling a product like this. Now, for me personally, I don't see myself using this app a lot in the future. I actually tend to enjoy listening to podcasts where I can go on a walk and not be concerned that I'm going to go off mute, or not be concerned that I'm pressing a specific button that puts me on stage. I kind of like the idea of disconnecting and just listening to other people talk without the potential of me engaging in the conversation. And I also feel like Clubhouse is a bit of an extension of just my current full-time job. It's almost as if I'm listening to even more conference calls. But that being said, a lot of people do love this app, and a lot of people want to continue using it and continue experiencing this two-way communication on an audio-only social media app. So it will be really interesting to see what happens with Clubhouse in the future. I think product managers should definitely keep their eyes on all things that happen to Clubhouse, because they are kind of a Cinderella story at this point in time, and it'll be really interesting to see what types of product decisions they make going forward. So I hope this video was helpful for you, especially if you're a product manager, because as product managers, we are always trying to achieve that product market fit. So I definitely recommend that you keep your eyes focused on Clubhouse going forward, just to stay tuned on the product decisions that they make. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you liked it, please press that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to hear more content from me, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, friends.